DK Shivkumar, who is all set to be sworn in as next Karnataka Chief Minister tomorrow, that is on the 3rd of June, and ahead of the swearing-in ceremony, the Chief Minister designate in a short while from now is expected to meet the Congress Party High Command, including LOP Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi. And this meeting that is set to be slated for 10 a.m., so in about half an hour from now, to seek the final approval on his list of ministers. Meanwhile, the meeting that was originally scheduled for Monday but was deferred due to Rahul Gandhi's unavailability, according to reports. Let's connect with Neha on this. So, Neha, the list is going to be finalized today. Of course, DK Shivkumar, well, that name is obviously final, but tomorrow, who else, along with DK Shivkumar, is sworn in? Well, that meeting will decide, and that's going to happen in a short while from now in New Delhi.
Well, Amita, that's absolutely right. You know, we're seeing meetings after meetings that are being held in Delhi now. And what makes this so essential, of course, is the fact that the Congress High Command has a lot at stake here. Remember, it's not just these 2 years that they would like to have, a peaceful stint per se for the incoming Chief Minister. However, with 2028 polls also now in sight, they are going to try and ensure that, they in fact keep all of the leaders and all of the communities here in the state of Karnataka happy as they decide on a cabinet. What's also going to be considered, of course, the three factors that we've been highlighting is one, the loyalists of DK Shivkumar, second, the loyalists of Siddaramaiah, and third, on the caste lines as well, and inducting new faces. That's something that we've gathered from our sources that Rahul Gandhi was quite keen on. So all of that kept in mind. Hectic lobbying that's of course taking place in Delhi right now, with many of the former ministers from the Siddaramaiah cabinet already in Delhi lobbying for themselves as well to be retained on the cabinet or to be inducted into the new cabinet. We'll really have to wait and see. Probably now a matter of the next 48 hours before the state of Karnataka sees a new chief minister and new minister swearing in.
All right, so the meeting that is slated from half an hour from now, so last minute hustle bustle that seems to be taking place as the action once again shifting to New Delhi before the big swearing in ceremony that happens tomorrow. The reactions that has been coming in, because what is being said that several Karnataka MLAs also met Congress Party President Mallikarjun Kharge at his residence seeking ministerial berths. Now the race for the chief minister's position, that kursi, is over, but now it seems that as far as the race for the cabinet positions has begun.
The Honorable President, it was just I just want to thank him for his continuous guidance for me in performing my duties as Forest Ecology and Environment Minister in Karnataka. Yeah, of course, whatever achievements I have done during my tenure. I have met DK sir also, I have met Siddaramaiah sir also, all are on the same page.
So we have waited for this scene, this what we call as a CM. So the entire, our district people, leaders, all, irrespective of party, irrespective of caste, we are all happy to see our DK Shivkumar ji as a Chief Minister of Karnataka. So, and moreover, we have a lot of dreams for the development of our district.
But it was known that someday the leadership had to change. So change of guard went on very peacefully with a dignified way. We have met the state leaders. We are now, many of us are here in Delhi, who have been strong aspirants for the post of the ministerial post, where we expressed our desire that we are ready to serve.
As far as the ministerial positions are concerned, we are told that top leaders of the Congress, including Randeep Singh Surjewala and K.C. Venugopal, met to discuss over this possible cabinet reshuffle. Now, sources say that Surjewala discussed the list given by both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar of their proposals to the cabinet ministers, and further discussion will be done today with the party high command to take the final call. So, Neha, does it mean that as far as DK Shivkumar is concerned, his challenges seems to be far from over, because as far as Siddaramaiah and his loyalists are concerned, they continue to make their presence felt in the new DKS cabinet?
Well, of course, Amita, we were talking about this earlier. While, of course, Siddaramaiah here backing down and making way for DK Shivkumar is something that, many hadn't foreseen happening so easily or so quickly. The fact is that now Siddaramaiah would try to ensure that at least his loyalists still remain in the cabinet. And why we say this is because he would of course like to continue in state politics, is something that he's indicated at, rejecting the Rajya Sabha route, but making sure that with his men now, or with his loyalists, or with his son for that matter in the cabinet, he'd still of course be able to advise and govern on matters and administrative matters, is the plan that of course he's charted out. So we'd really have to wait and see as far as the High Command goes now, what names get finalized, who gets a seat, and who of course really misses out on the cabinet. All a matter of a couple of hours now before those meetings end and there's some clarity on the same.
Yes, in about 24 hours from now, as far as the swearing-in ceremony, that is expected to happen. The leaders expecting to fly down again, but right now they are present in Delhi, and in about half an hour from now, they will be meeting the party high command. Neha, keep us updated on the development, please. Thank you very much for joining in. Meanwhile, speaking of the list of probable ministers in the new DK Shivkumar cabinet is something that we have accessed the information coming in. Around 10 ministers along with DK Shivkumar who are expected to take oath tomorrow, that is on the 3rd of June. And among the notable names are that of Yatindra Siddaramaiah, Ponnanna, who is said to be a long-time Siddaramaiah loyalist, and Nagendra, who is the former Minister for Youth Empowerment, Sports and ST Welfare. And the proposed cabinet appears to, however, strike a balance across castes and communities. And if the list of probables remains unchanged, then DK Shivkumar cabinet is expected to include 3 OBC ministers, 2 SC ministers, 2 Vocaliga ministers, 1 ST minister, and 1 Muslim minister. That reflects a broad social representation. All right.